What's up, guys and gals? Caleb here, and I'm gonna do a pickups video. I haven't done a pickups video in a while. I'm gonna drink some tea. Like I'm one of those limey Brits, you know? And every once in a while, one of your friends or somebody you know or something happens and you end up getting kind of like hooked up. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I got hooked up recently and I'm very fortunate and very appreciative. So to start this video off on my recent pickups video, I want to talk about Rob Freeman. You are the man, and you know that I love you, and you're a very supportive guy of what we're doing here. So Rob Freeman, on our video, he brought me a copy of Castlevania Bloodlines for Sega Genesis. One of my favorite games. I wish I had had this when I did my top 10 Sega Genesis games that I own video, which is kind of a stupid idea. I should have just done top 10 Sega Genesis games. I mean, hell, who would notice that I wasn't using an emulator, right? Am I right? But anyways, so Castlevania Bloodlines, Sega Genesis, I mean, this is literally like in my top 5 of my entire collection because I just love this game. The next section here, I have another friend who's an avid gamer, mostly 360, big Dragon Ball Z fan, really awesome guy, lives right up the street from me. He's my neighbor too, which is pretty freaking cool when we get together and hang out and play video games. We were eating brunch yesterday and playing Sonic All-Star Racing. It was awesome, you know? But anyways, he called me up the night before and he's like, dude, found a bunch of old Super Nintendo games in my shed. Are you interested? And I'm just like, yeah, I don't have any money, you know, of course. So he's just like, don't worry about it, you know, just come get them. So that next morning when I came over and we had brunch with his beautiful wife, you know, and my wife, we all hung out and played video games. And I mean, it really doesn't get much better than hanging out with good friends and playing video games, at least in my world. So we were very happy. But anyways, Clayton, love you, man. You hooked me up big time, you know, with these Super Nintendo games, and I'm gonna take very good care of them. I'm not gonna go resell them like some kind of joik. Monopoly, oh yes. Now, interestingly enough, if you look at these cartridges, you see that right there, that little orange sticker, and then that right there. Do you know what that means? That means that this came from my favorite video game store of all time, Game Cavern. Game Cavern is in Greer or Taylor's, I can't remember, but it is like literally the best vintage game store and game store in general I've ever seen anywhere. I've traveled all over. So go to Game Cavern. But yeah, that little sticker and that little sticker means this came from Game Cavern. So that's kind of cool. So shout out to Game Cavern. Great store. Next game, Super Bases Loaded 3, License to Steal. Now, I weirdly like baseball, so this could be pretty fun. I don't know where this came from. It's got a different kind of sticker on it, but I would play it. Hell, why not, right? And everybody wants a copy of SimCity for the Super Nintendo. Not even SimCity 2000. What the hell? I've never even played this game on Super Nintendo, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I mean, these are great games, of course. So cool. Not anything I would be looking for, but it's still cool. Now, this is kind of annoying to me because my wife's birthday just occurred, and she loves the game Toy Story. And I think that she played the Sega Genesis version, but because she has such little familiarity with Sega Genesis, and I forgot that there was a Super Nintendo port, she may have actually been playing this Super Nintendo port. Now, what's hilarious about this game is, yes, it also has the Game Cavern sticker on here and the Game Cavern sticker here, but more strangely and more dinosauric and archaic is it has a Blockbuster sticker on, which I'm totally going to keep for nostalgia. So, Toy Story, Super Nintendo. Dun-dun! Mortal Kombat, classic, Super Nintendo. This is the worst port of this game that exists, even though I played the hell out of it with my friend Jonathan Franklin growing up, and we loved it. We didn't know any better. Even when you punch people, it's just like sweat comes out. There's no real fatalities. They're just like, okay, we're done fighting, so, But yeah, Mortal Kombat, Super Nintendo, I wanted this game, so that's kind of cool. I got more. I think this came from Game Cavern as well, but Top Gear, I mean, these are fun games, and I love Kimco. I'm not sure if Kimco is still together or if they're defunct as a company. I'm really not sure. I haven't even thought about them until I saw this cartridge, but this is another game that I wanted just because I weirdly like racing games. I hate driving in real life, but I love racing games. Wolverine Adamantium Rage. Is it Adamantium's Rage? Wolverine Adamantium Rage. Now, this game is a freaking, I mean, just, you know it, LJN game. So, God, there's dust all over here. There's dust off. LJN. I mean, that is like Liquid Juice Nuts. That's like the worst freaking game company of all time. And they always get licensed to Marvel games. The Sega Genesis version of this game used to plague me as a child. I used to rent it so much just because I loved freaking Wolverine. That game was so hard, and it was terrible. It had terrible controls. I've never played the Super Nintendo version. Interested to see what it's like. So yeah, Wolverine Adamantium Rage. Star Wars. You know you want it. Super Empire Strikes Back. This game's hard as balls, but it's fun. It's fun games. Fun balls. I love hard fun balls. So Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, or Super Empire Strikes Back. Freaking awesome game. Love it. So glad I have it in my collection. This is Ken Griffey. Yeah, Ken Griffey. Baseball. Ken Griffey specifically presents Major League Baseball. I'll try it. I like baseball. Damn it, I like baseball. Okay, these three are the finds here, in my opinion, as far as like, dude, thank you so much for hooking me up with these particular games, Clayton. I love you anyways, but hooking me up with these are great. Super Mario World, which is amazing to get another copy of this game because my copy of this game is being really weird and not really working. It's good to have a copy of this game, and I mean, come on kids, this is one of the freaking best games ever made, Super Mario World, Super Nintendo. If you don't like this game, you don't like games, or you're just like, wrong. That's just like my opinion, man. Another good one here, which I didn't have. I did not have this in my collection, but now I have, like, I think like every Mario Kart game except for Double Dash on GameCube, and the portable counterparts, which I don't give up about. But you know what I'm talking about, Super Mario Kart. You know what's funny about this game is I forgot, and this also I think came from Game Cavern. It's got a little sticker right there. It's got the old family name on it, but what's weird about this game is I forgot is you cannot play single player just full screen in this game. When you play single player in this game, it actually shows you like the little mini map in the half screen below, the split screen, and you can always see the position of all the other racers, which I didn't really think about at the time being a problem, but it kind of sucks. I mean, this did not use the Super FX chip, but if you look at games like F-Zero for Super Nintendo, that's a full screen racing game with basically the same Mode 7 style graphics. But this is the Mario Kart that started it all. Great game. Definitely would want it in my collection. A little bit shaky. Pilot Wings. Now this game really takes use of Mode 7. In fact, a lot of people consider this to be like the Mode 7 demo. Again, I think this also came from Game Cavern. I'm just giving a lot of shout outs to Game Cavern today, aren't I? I just like looked at my camera. It's like, fucking recording. Oh my god! But I can't go through this again. But anyways, Pilot Wings. I look forward to playing this game on Super Nintendo. I've never played it, so yeah. Clayton, thank you. They are now in good hands. They are in the collection. That makes it where I have about like 27 Super Nintendo games. I don't really have that big of a collection. So as you can see, I got really fortunate. Please don't hate me because, I mean, honestly, everything else in my collection I have struggled to get. I know sometimes people get pissed at people for getting stuff handed to them. It's not like I get handed the Final Fantasy and like Secret of Mana and like all these like insanely expensive. Like someone came over to my house just gives me Panzer Dragoon Sagas. I would understand like if I just got handed a Sega Saturn collection, there'd be a lot of hate for jealousy. But if anybody wants to give me Sega Saturn games, I'm totally fine with that. And PM me, I'll give you my address. But no, I don't expect things like that. A little update on the channel here. I'm not gonna take a break or anything like that. I'm gonna keep making content. But I'm kind of like getting into my own here with what I'm wanting to do. Like everybody on YouTube seems to have like a specialty thing like that kind of differentiates them from other YouTubers because there's so many people. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of people trying to do what I'm doing. And I mean, the only thing that makes what I'm doing different is that it's me doing that, but you don't know that until you see me. And my videos are 10% quality-wise what a lot of other people have. I don't have all these expensive cameras and this crazy computer that do all this stuff, and I don't use Final Cut Pro. I use Windows Movie Maker, which I have so much fun just doing. Because for me, it's not like I really care about making a cinematic masterpiece with my game reviews. I think that's awesome if you have the tech to do that. I would totally use it if I had it, and one day I'll get it, and I'll up the quality. But for me, it's more about just my love of video games. And the reason why I love video games is because to me, they are the amalgamation of all art. They are film, literature, music, just teams of people working together to make this awesome world for you to be inside of. Or a terrible one, if it's a bad game, which there are plenty of. But I love video games, and that is what I want to express more in my videos. What I'm kind of focusing on, strangely, is doing these small, little encapsulated reviews of Sega Genesis games. I have a huge Sega Genesis collection. I tend to be able to capture footage pretty easily. I really love the Sega Genesis. That is like the most important system to me. I'm going to be focusing a lot on doing Sega Genesis reviews, trying to get as many as I can. I have over 50 videos now, and at this point, I have 68 subscribers, which is awesome. I mean, that's 68 people that took time to click on the subscribe button on my channel, and I really appreciate that. If anybody is seeing this that has not seen any of my videos before, check out my channels. Or check out my check out my channel because it might be for you. You might really enjoy it. And if it is, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I mean, go ahead. Be a subscriber. I wouldn't hate it if you did that. And, hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. I understand. I mean, you may not like it. You may think I'm an annoying twat. I kind of am. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching. And I am really thankful to Rob Freeman and to Clayton Marks for being good pals and for hooking me up like they did. So, thanks, buddies. I'm going to take care of these things. Keep these in the game glyph over here. Just keep it all nice and safe. And I'll play them. Most importantly, right? And I'll review probably all of them eventually. Anyways, guys, thanks for taking the time to check out my video. And I'll see you again really soon. Enjoy your lives. Bye.
Thanks for watching Game Glyph, and don't forget to subscribe.